There's something people don't talk about enough. Like, we don't talk about this enough. Sometimes the hardest thing you can do is to leave. The hardest thing you can do is to walk away. No yelling, no being dramatic. You're not being dramatic at all. You're not shouting. You're not even trying to prove a point. At this point in time, you've had enough. You've had enough. You've given in all your best. Nothing seems to be working. Nothing seems to have changed. So the best thing you think at this point in time, maybe, is just to leave, to walk away. Honestly speaking, at a point in my life, I had to walk out from nonsense. I had to walk out from insults. And sitting back today, looking back, from my past, where I was coming from, I am just grateful to God for giving me the courage, the strength to just walk out. Guys, you might think walking away is easy, but sometimes it could be one of the hardest things to ever do. Like walking away from that toxic relationship, walking away from that toxic marriage, walking away from the toxic friendship, walking away from the toxic society. Guys, walking away from your toxic job, wherever your situation is or wherever your situation is, sometimes walking away is not as easy as we say. But it could just be the beginning of a new chapter in your life. It could just be, the thing you need to do in order to find yourself. I remember some years back, I found myself in a toxic friendship. And guess what? Sometimes people might just think for you to walk away, it should involve lots of drama. You trying to prove a point, you screaming to the top of your voice, you shouting, you screaming, you making a lot of noise, you trying to argue your way out. Guys, not everything deserves your energy. Not everything deserves your precious time, especially when you have put in the work, you've tried to, you know, be the best that you can be in that situationship you find yourself. You try to give in, you try to give in your best, but then you are being taken for granted. You were being treated like you were nothing. You are being treated like you were being done a favor. And this is draining you. This is not looking good on you. This is making you, not to be productive, not to even like yourself, not to feel yourself. Every day, instead of you to be productive, you are thinking of how to solve the problem, how to be in their good books, how to be this. Guys, there will come a point in your life when you will just tell yourself, you know what, enough is enough. At that point in time, you choose yourself. At that point in time, you've had enough. At that point in time, it is time to move forward. Not everything deserves your energy. The best thing you will do for yourself is to walk away. I mean, that's a power move. Walking away becomes your power move. The people that are dealing with you or that are making you to feel in a certain way, they don't even know what is coming up. They are expecting the usual you to make drama, to make trouble, to just be all over the place. I mean, they can easily predict you. And then they will capitalize on that. That is what they want. That is what a narcissist will do to you. A narcissist will make you, to lose your mind. Every day you are talking, you are trying to explain yourself, you are trying to prove a point. That is what they feed on. That is what gives them the energy. I remember one time I found myself in toxic friendship. Yeah, toxic friendship. Like, these girls are my friends. So I thought. At a point, I've been there for them. I've been nice to them. I've done everything good for them. But I don't know. Could it be jealousy? Could it be something else? They were just ganging up against me. And I don't understand why. Individually, one on one with them, they are nice. But whenever they are together, they start making some side comments. They start using some, not so okay words. And then at a point, they just could not hide it any longer. They had to come out all open. Guys, at this point in time, I did my best several times to be nice to them, to be there for them. But when I just saw that I was giving them so much energy, guys, I had to take that bold step. Without a word, I walked out of that so-called friendship. They did not understand. They thought they could predict me. They thought they know me. They thought they know my next move. By the time they realized they've not heard from me for days, for weeks, for months, and now years, they started reaching out to me. That is how it is. Guess what? I have outgrown them at this point in time. I found new friendship, which I'm loving. But most especially, I learned to love myself. Like I became my own very good friend, my best friend. I love myself. I became more productive. I channel my energy instead of trying to talk with them to be in their good books. No, I focus that energy on something else. Being more productive with my time, being more intentional with my time. Guys, sometimes walking away is just the power move that you need. We were taught to endure. We were taught to stay. We were taught to give another chance or maybe multiple chances. Maybe you've given everything. You've tried to change the situation. You've given all everything humanly possible, but nothing seems to be working. Maybe, just maybe, at this point in time, the best thing for you to do is to leave, to walk away. You walking away does not mean you are weak. No. You walking away maybe could be strength in disguise. It could be a power move. It could be your power move. You just choose to walk away from that unpleasant situationship, the unpleasant marriage you find yourself, the unpleasant friendship you find yourself. You just decided enough is enough and you walked away. Guess what? At this point in time, the silence, your silence, oh my God, your silence will speak louder than any drama you would have tried to put up. That is sure a power move. So you walking away does not mean you are weak. No, 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 far from that. You walked away because you've had enough. You walked away because you are beginning to realize yourself. You've just realized yourself. You walked away because you choose you at this point in time. You walked away because it is time to become productive. Like it is time to bet the productive side of you. I'll see you guys in the comment section as well as see you guys in my next video. Be sure to check out my other videos. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.